He was never that guy and he's never gonna be that guy. As a man, he should be embarrassed. Ma'am, you literally walked right into that one. I can't even defend you. No, I'm in love with that man. I think I'll cry. Tears of sadness because I hate that couple. The lighting in here is awful, so don't mind that. If the audio in here is awful, also don't mind that. Welcome back. Today, we're gonna be doing a get unready and go to bed with me. I already took a shower. If you couldn't tell, my hair is wet. I just brushed it. I'm going to take my makeup off and brush my teeth, but I'm not brushing my teeth on camera because that is just, I don't know. I just don't like when people see me brush my teeth. It's just weird. And I'm gonna show you the products I use. And I figured we could talk about the book I'm reading. Reading Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home. So the third book in the Magnolia Park series. I'm not completely loving it. I like it better than the first one. I don't like it better than Daisy Hates. I love Julian. I'm so happy he's in this one. But I want his perspective. I want to know what he's thinking. What I'm going to do is put my hair up before I start washing my face, because I hate when my hair is in my face, no matter what I'm doing. If I'm washing my face, eating, sleeping, I hate when my hair is in my face, which is a problem because I love wearing my hair down because I think I look like a little boy with my hair up. So give me 1 second. Let me put my hair up. I double cleanse. I go in with this milky oil cleanser by Bioma. This one. Love it. Ignore my nails. My nails are really, really thin and brittle, and it hurts when my acrylics are not on them. And most of my acrylics broke, so I had to put press-ons on the ones that like fell off, and then I have like this acrylic wouldn't come off. Same thing on this hand, except this one is just like shorter. I'm gonna go in with the Bioma Milky Oil Cleanser. I really like this actually. 2 pumps, 4 pumps. Only even here. Only even pumps. I don't like odd numbers. I also have scrunchies on my wrist because I don't like water dripping down my fucking arms. It's the bane of my existence. And so what I do is I just rub this in for like about a minute. Try to get off all the makeup. I don't do my eyes until the very end. If I'm wearing really heavy makeup, I will go in with the micellar cleansing water first. But I just wore a light makeup today, and that's more for my eyes. For me, like I'll go in around my eyes with that to get like my mascara and stuff, and if I'm wearing like heavy eyeliner and stuff like that. I'm reading the Magnolia Parks books. My thing is, the first Magnolia Parks book had Magnolia and BJ's point of view, which is common. This one has Magnolia and BJ's point of view as well, and I wasn't the biggest fan of either of them. I feel like Magnolia was very childish and BJ was just plain stupid. Honestly, nothing's changed for BJ. He's still stupid. But Magnolia was very, very childish. It really, really bothered me. I go into the Daisy Hates book, immediately in love. I love Christian. He's so amazing. I love Daisy. She's just like a fireball. She's wonderful. And Julian is just the love of my life. My mascara, it takes everything off. It's so good. And it smells kind of minty, kind of like eucalyptus. Now I'm gonna wash this off because it's like you can tell it's kind of getting like this milky texture, and it doesn't leave an oily texture, which is really nice because a lot of cleansers leave like an oily texture, and I hate that. I put my hair up so it wouldn't get in my face, and it's getting in my face. Most of it's off. I'm gonna take this towel, which is clean. I'm patting my face. I have to go in with my second cleanser, but can't stand it when there's like dripping water on my face. I did use the Tula Cult Classic Purifying Cleanser for a while. It's empty though, and I've been wanting to try more wallet-friendly options. So my friend Dulce, you've seen her on this channel, she uses the Neutrogena Hydro Boost with hyaluronic acid hydrating gel cleanser, and I used it when I was at her apartment, and I really, really liked it. So I was like, let me get it and try it out. So far, I'm loving it. My skin is looking a lot better than it did like a while ago. So I take 2 pumps of this. And this one, I do the same thing. I like wait about a minute while rubbing it in, and then I wipe it off. Not wipe it off, clean it off with water. But I really like this because when I use it, my face doesn't feel dry. And maybe that's because of the hyaluronic acid in it. Now that my face is washed, like clean, I'm gonna pat dry again. I'm going to go brush my teeth and then I'll be right back because you're not gonna watch me brush my teeth. Thank you. Teeth are brushed, hands are washed. Now we're going in with the nighttime skincare. Tonight is retinol night. I do skin cycling, so there's like 3 or 4 nights and a different routine each night, except for the last 2. Today is a retinol night, so I'm using the Ordinary Retinol 0.5% in squalene. You see it? Yeah, that's what I'm using. I'm almost out of this, actually. Fun fact. Let's see if we can actually get anything. I doubt it. Oh, a little bit. That's honestly more than I actually need. I just do a couple drops, rub it into my hands, and then I put it on my face, just gently. And I don't do my eyelids because retinol is very drying from what I've heard. And since it's very drying and your eyelids are already very, very fragile, it's not really good to put that on your eyelids or anything that like has drying properties. But I make sure I get all of the crevices. I'll even go like down on my neck because I have a breakout right there. So I make sure I get under there. I make sure I get like my entire face and just kind of massage it in. I don't know if you're supposed to, but it feels good. It feels good to massage it. My face feels very soft. I will say that. That's why I love this routine. And I have done so many different routines. I've tried so many different products. And this routine has worked best for me. I also like to wash my hands between products because I don't like the residue on my hand. I don't know. It's just like a texture thing. I just don't like, I don't know. I don't like it on my hand. After the retinol, I go in with a moisturizer. Moisturizer was the hardest thing for me to find, like trying to find a moisturizer that I actually enjoy because I'm very particular with moisturizers and like lotions. Moisturizer is essentially lotion for your face. And I don't like a lotion texture. Like I don't like my skin feeling like it has lotion on it. You can't really see like the writing, but it's the 4th Ray Beauty, the Daily Facial Cleanser. This is my second container of it. I love this. It's moisturizing, but it doesn't really feel like I have anything on my skin. Put a little bit here on my forehead, and then I rub it in. I make sure I get all of the same places that I got with the retinol, because again, retinol is very drying. So you make sure that you get all the places just to seal it in and make sure that it's also moisturized. I will put this on my lids because it's moisturizer. The next thing is a lip mask, but let me wash my hands first. My lips have been extremely dry right now. This time of year, they usually get dry because of the weather changing. I have 2 here. The Tatcha Kissu lip mask. You can't really see that. And then I have this. I think it's from Lush. I have no clue. I got it for Christmas and I really like it. It's not a mask, it's a balm. So I think I'm gonna use that because the Tatcha, I like it, but I don't like the texture. Like I like it because it's moisturizing, but the texture of it, and it's so like thick, I always take out more than I need to. It's also tinted blue, which I'm not a fan of. That is my nightly routine. I'll probably meet you guys upstairs just to do a little chit chat about the book. Percy, George, are you trying to sneak under here? My cat's trying to sneak under the door. He's so cute. I hope you enjoyed my skincare routine. That's about it. For my hair care, I'm probably gonna put my hair up. That's normally what I do. Other than that, I don't put product in it at night. I just let it air dry. I'm not supposed to sleep with wet hair from what I've heard, but it doesn't bother me, so I do. It doesn't bother anyone else, so I do. Also, my hair has gotten very, very long. I don't know if you guys can see this. My hair's never been this long before. For years, I couldn't grow it past my shoulders. And now it's like right here. It's crazy. I'm so happy about it. And my mom keeps telling me I should cut it. That's not happening. I'll stop blabbering and I will see you guys upstairs. Say hi to Percy George. He's so cute. What time is it? It's a midnight. I have work in the morning. Lighting. Not a big sleigh. Won't lie. Not a big sleigh. Let's talk about Miss Magnolia. I'm a little bit more of a fan of Magnolia in this book than I was in the previous book, because in the previous book she was very childish. She still acts kind of like a child with like the getting back at BJ or whatever, but I think now she has more of an understanding of like he's not gonna change. I really wish that she could just, you know, walk away. Just walk away, because BJ's not going to. BJ's in love with her, and she just needs to realize he's never going to be that guy. He was never that guy, and he's never going to be that guy. I don't know if I'm supposed to be shipping them or not. I'm shipping her with Julian, but I'm also in love with Julian. I have been in love with Julian since the first book, and he was mentioned. I was like, I love him. Second book was Daisy Hates. I got Julian's perspective. Oh my god. No, I'm in love with that man. He's been pining over Magnolia for what, 3 years is what he said? Why don't you go after him? I know that he plays it off like, oh, I don't fall in love. I don't do serious. Miss Ma'am, he clearly is in love with you. You're clearly falling for him. It's literally like Tom, England, and her from the first book. Except over again, but it's Julian, and I actually like Julian. I mean, I like Tom. I like anyone that's not BJ. He can't read a fucking room. And he also can't keep his dick in his pants. Am I wrong? Did I stutter? He can't keep it in his pants. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. He cheated on her because he has trauma in the past. The trauma in the past, I'm not saying that it's not valid, but cheating because of it? I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way. With who he cheated on her with, that's even worse. I don't even know what I would do. I don't even know how I would react. But I know I would never let him get close to me again. I would never give him the chance to be my boyfriend. And she moves to New York, rightfully so. She deserves it. Comes back to England. BJ's all over her, even though he has a new girlfriend. And Magnolia's all over him, which is weird. And I'm like, Magnolia, you know he has a girlfriend. Why do you want him back? Why are you pursuing this? Because if he cheats on his girlfriend with you, you're gonna be upset. And you know what? That happened. That exact scenario happened. He cheated on his current girlfriend in this book. Her name's Jordan, with Magnolia. And Magnolia got upset about it. Ma'am, you literally walked right into that one. I can't even defend you. There was no helping you. There is no helping you. Get over him. Move on. He's hurt you so many times, and you keep letting him back in to hurt you again. It's not making sense, and it's really bothering me. And right now, she's with Julian, which is great. She just said something about them being together, but she was like, I didn't really mean it like that. And he got offended that she didn't mean it like that. But he didn't say that he got offended by that. He just kind of made it obvious to the reader. He didn't make it obvious to Magnolia, or maybe he did. She's actually just not smart. She actually just can't. Like, BJ can't read a room. Magnolia can't read a fucking room either. Julian can't tell Magnolia he loves her because he doesn't want her to become a target for her enemies, which I honestly think has already happened. They've seen them together. I honestly think Magnolia has a target on her back. Julian, I can understand why he can't tell Magnolia he loves her, why he can't be with her right now. BJ, he should not be with her whatsoever. Honestly, he should not be near her, and she should not let him near her. But she's stupid, and she's like, oh, childhood love, we have so much together. No, her sister's literally correct when she says that Magnolia and BJ have a trauma bond. I personally do not think they are written in the stars. Fate, whatever they call it. The writing about their love is beautiful. The way that BJ describes feeling for her, the writing is absolutely gorgeous. I just am not a fan of BJ and Magnolia together. The last time they were together for like a page and a half. Maybe 2 pages, and then she got upset and left. And it's always her getting upset and leaving, and he tells her every time she gets upset. Like, he's recently been like, okay, yeah, go run away to your foxhole. Like you always do when you're mad. And she's like, what do you want me to do? And he literally looks at her and he's like, just stay. Maybe talk it out, you know? Maybe if you guys communicated, there wouldn't be this much trauma, problems, shit like that. I don't know why they're so scared of communicating with each other when they talk every other fucking page about how they know each other like the back of their hand. Then you should know. Then you should know to communicate. Then you should know to talk to each other. Then you should know how the other person's feeling and that you need to sit down and talk to them instead of running away or going and sleeping with 18 different girls in one night. BJ, I'm talking to you. You slut. Other than that, I love Daisy, I love Christian, I love Julian. And I love the outfits. I love the outfits and the description of them. She knows the whole outfit that a person's wearing, and I think that is so cool. I love that about her. BJ has no defining characteristics other than the fact that he's attractive. That's it. No defining characteristics. And I'm not gonna lie, I looked up pictures of BJ on Pinterest, of like BJ aesthetic on Pinterest, and he's not my type. He just has no defining characteristics for me. What does he do for a job? He's an Instagram model. Thank you for answering. What is his big goal in life? To marry Magnolia. Like, there is nothing really defining about him other than the fact that he is supposed to be attractive and he's an asshole. That's it. Julian is a gang lord. Julian is funny. He has a sense of humor. Daisy is funny and smart. Magnolia is fashionable and funny and very prim and proper, but in like a funny way. Every single person has a defining characteristics. All the people that I like have defining characteristics. Except for BJ, which is probably why I don't like him. The only defining characteristics he has are the ones that are connected to Magnolia. He has nothing of his own. And that's embarrassing. As a man, he should be embarrassed. What does he have as his own? His Instagram model job? Cool. How did he get recognized? Because he was with Magnolia. That's all I'm saying. His entire life has revolved around Magnolia, and it needs to stop because hers revolves around him as well. They don't need to be revolving around each other. No. Yes, there is undeniable trauma and a past together, but that's what that is. It is a past. They should be moving on. Or at least Magnolia. Honestly, BJ can pine for her as much as he wants. As long as he doesn't get her, I'm happy. I have Magnolia Parks, Daisy hates. Magnolia Parks, The Long Way Home, Daisy hates The Great Undoing. I know that there's another Magnolia Parks book, and I guess there's a wedding in that one from what I've heard. But in the Daisy Hates book, like the next one, The Great Undoing, I know that Magnolia is with Julian. And I read ahead, and I know that something happens to Julian at the end of the book, but I don't know what it is. So I'm kind of scared because I don't want him to get hurt. I love him. Also, I don't want the marriage in the next Magnolia book to be her and BJ. I think I'll cry. Tears of sadness because I hate that couple. But yeah, that's all I really have on the Magnolia Park series. That was my little rant. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't spoil too much. And maybe when I finish the series, I'll do a little like sit down chit chat about like what I thought, what I liked, what I didn't like. Obviously, you know what I didn't like because it's BJ. Thank you guys so much for watching this little get unready with me talk about the book I'm reading. I really actually enjoyed it. It was nice to have someone to talk to while I got ready for bed. I don't know, I'm just a chit chatter if you couldn't tell already. But it was very nice to have you guys with me. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm probably not gonna read because I'm actually exhausted. So I will see you guys in the next video on Sunday.